Episode, Heavy Hands, coming to you from Carbon Fusion live. This is Russian olive wood. We'll wait till some more people get here. Shout out to Ben's studio on the lake. I'm a little bit early today. I said I'd go live at lunchtime, my time, Pacific time. But the sun's going to be blaring in this room at lunchtime, and that's going to be a sauna. So I said I'll start this live early. Now, what we're going to try and do, I carved this one live yesterday, Russian olive wood, negative space, and incorporate the colors into it. We're going to try and replicate this one. Things are going to be different, but we'll do an eagle here, the Japanese wind up there. Hey, Spike, can you hear me well enough? I one of mine. So we're going to, and this one is going to end up being a wall lamp. I'll show you without these falling over. So I got this all hollowed out in the back here already. All right, so and I got the thing down there to put the light in there. Thank you. Tricky. Hi, Spike. So this one, when I carved it live yesterday, I said I was going to give it to Just Carve Rob because he sends me lots of things. So we trade carvings and stuff. This one is for myself. This one is not being traded away or gifted away. This one is, I'm keeping it. It's going to be a wall lamp for my bedroom. Hi, Jane. Hi, Grandpa. Grandpa Tricky. So, yeah, it's already getting hot in this room here. I wanted to maybe go beachcombing. I don't know beachcombing, but go down to the beach where I go beachcombing by the ferries there. And but it's gonna be pretty warm here today. I'm still dealing with a sore back. So I already thought ahead of time. So we'll talk about the light later, but the light will be able to fit in here. And then the cord will come down and hang off the center. So I did all this with my gouger at my chainsaw shop. Gouged all this out. So this one won't be, this one is not as thick as that one. So it should be less carving. Like, I mean, I hollowed out a lot more wood inside there. And I already got rid of the bark off where I want to do the carving. So I'm just going to sit here and have my smoke, drink some coffee. Then I'm going to get at it. I don't know why I'm sweating, but I'm freaking sweating. And this will probably be the last of the eagles like this for a long time. Like if I'm going to do them, I'll do them on my own. But carving negative space, like this is all negative space in here, right? Which means it's hollow. Carving negative space and trying to incorporate the different colors of the wood into the carving is tricky. But the more you do, the more you're going to figure it out. Because this white wood on this Russian olive is, thanks, Born to be wild. The whiter wood on this piece is called the sapwood, and the darker wood is called the hardwood. So this live should probably be about 2.5 hours. So I expect people to be coming and going because I can't even sit in lives for. Thanks, Kennedy. How you doing? Carving guru. So, and when I am carving this, we'll draw it on. But when I'm carving it, I'm going to have my dust mask on. I'm going to be listening to music, and I'm going to be heavy handsing it. I'm going to be hitting it hard. So we'll get one of these Japanese winds up here. The eagle here. I don't know why, but my eagles are always faced this way. Learned negative carving from Cook like 10 years ago. You know what? He'd do it like an owl or something in a cedar slab. I just talked to Ryan last night, actually. I ordered one of those little nano bars from him, a little thin tip bar. Yeah, I could put it on my new little Echo 2511 I got coming. Oh, yes. Yep. Or I could put it on my battery saw. The tips are like super thin. So, anyways, thanks everybody for chipping in for the saw. I appreciate it. Ryan Cook has like 6 of those little saws. Like he's sponsored by Echo. I don't want to be sponsored by anybody. Not that Echo would sponsor me, but they did send me some gear one time. I talked to the guy there from Ryan. Ryan introduced me to him. I was thinking about getting a 10-inch bar, 10-inch carving bar dime tip for my. Well, you can buy those nano bars 10-inch. They come in 6, 8, 10. I think they go up to 16. I'm not too sure, but the tips are super thin. Then, so if you're in Canada and you want to get one, they're the Canon. They say Canon are the best bars out there. Canon chainsaw bars. Go to sawvalley.com. That's Ryan Cook sells them on there. So I ordered one. They're not going to come until September or something. If I had 5 little 2511s or 10 little 2511s, they'd have all different kinds of bars on them. The saws are so light. And my back isn't getting any better. So I don't know. Really, I'm not going to be doing any big chainsaw carvings. That's for sure. So anyways, let's get this, let's move this one off here. It's just carved Rob's. To Just Carved Rob from Jordy Johnson. I signed it there. So we'll move this one. This was oiled yesterday. So the oils, it looks like it's dry, but it's not dry. It's still in there. It's still absorbing into the wood. The more it absorbs into the wood, the drier it will get. You'll see like dry spots and shiny spots. So this will get sprayed in a couple of weeks with that Rust-Oleum. You can spray it over top of the rubber, over top of the oil, sorry. Anywho, back. So let's get this. I don't know if Shiva Rick's going to be here today or not, but if anybody has any questions, Spike can help you. So once again, this is Russian olive. I've already taken the bark off of where I want to carve. This is deep enough. I carved a spot to put like a salt lamp light in there. We'll epoxy that in there later. And so I put it the light over to the side because the body of the eagle is going to be over here. So the light will be shining from the eagle. Hi, Richard. Hi, Brett. Hi, everybody. I haven't. So the eagle will be able to hide the light. See, it's going to be right in here. Light bulb. Wing. So then the light can shine up here. And it will be like a flame bulb that I put in here too. So let's get the. It's going to be a hot one here today. It's like I said, I'm already kind of sweating here. So where is it? Hey, Darren. I think I missed you on yesterday's live. I don't know if you were here or not, but we're going to do a replica. Darren's trees to these of the one I did yesterday. We'll change it up a little bit, maybe, if I feel like it. So I think the important part of this is how do you want to, you can go online, you can like find a picture of a flower, print it off, get some transfer paper, put the transfer paper down, put your picture on there, and trace it. So you got a perfect flower. That's not cheating. If you want to do it of a bird or a gargoyle or anything, that's not cheating. It's just giving you the basics of because you're carving, your Dremel and your bits are going to move that flower around. It just gives you a nice line to start with, something nice and perfect. And if you're that, nothing that I ever do is perfect. So, you know, it's not cheating. Some people say, oh, it's cheating. Oh, it's not cheating. Majority outselling art. Next night, oh, you're at that big fair? You should, you know what you should do, Darren, since you got your YouTube, you should film. Or send me some pictures of the fair and I'd love to see some pictures of your setup and all your carvings and art, paintings and stuff like that. Take a picture of all your tent set like far back so I see it all. Yeah, I like seeing that stuff. Dr. Lupo used to do that at Christmas time. He used to go to fairs and film all the fairs and like the craft fairs at Christmas time and show his table and what he has and how much he charges and what sells good. Those are great videos because, well, I'm not really that guy. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate it. Then just send away. You don't have to send repetitive pictures. Just take some pictures of your whole setup. Maybe, I don't know. Because I'm not that guy that wants to sit at craft fairs. There's a girl that used to live here. Now she lives in my old place. She goes to craft fairs. They just carve rub. She goes to craft fairs and she asks me if I want a table. She'll pay the extra money. I'll pay her and she'll put my stuff on a table. Sell it for me. Here's your carving. Just carve rub. So it went some darker with the oil. So I said we're going to try and kind of replicate this one. And this one, all right. I suggest if you're going to make a lamp, always like let me just show you here. Where is that thing? Where's that thing going? Here it is. So these are the easiest ones to use. This is from a salt lamp. I got 2 of them for like $10. This type here. This is the smaller bulb. This will be a flame lamp. And it's got like a thing to turn it on or off and adjust the bulb if it's not a flame. Well, but I suggest if you're going to use make a wood carving lamp like this, use a LED bulb that doesn't get hot because you don't want to catch your place on fire. But this is just a bulb for a salt lamp. You see, just type in a salt lamp, light fixtures or whatever, and it comes as a set. So this will just sit in here like this. Like that. All epoxied and straight. And I got lots of room behind it, so the bulb won't sit on the wood. Now, if you see here, the eagle, because this is over here, so when I spin it, this is off to this side. When I spin it, the bulb will be right behind here and it'll hide behind the eagle because I don't like it when you can see the bulb inside the lamp. And I got the cord coming out the middle right here. Can you see it? I carved a little slot. So when it's hanging, well, the cord's not sitting off the side. It's coming out the middle, and the piece will hang better on the wall, I think. Anywho, let's draw this crazy eagle on. Now, what's the better pen I got here? So this eagle's going to be bigger. So this one's going to be looking up at the friggin' something. I don't know. I just like them when they're tilted up. And this beak. I'll refine the beak later. I would be there. This would be down like that. Your wing would be here. Just like that. No talons. Just kind of like that. That looks okay. Could make this part a little bit taller. Just drop the wing a bit if you want. And this is just like Spike said in one of my videos was the best tip ever. It's just my rendition of an eagle. Now, the Japanese art, Japanese wind. You want your clouds to get bigger as they go out, so it looks like this is coming at you or it's pushing back. Now I will end up adjusting this when I'm carving it. So that's that. Now we can put some, let's see here. Ooh, it's pretty thick here, but we could put some negative space up in here too. So I think that will be good for today. Like I said, these are just, I'm not going to really, I'll follow these a bit, but not that much. This is carving fusion, like a kind of like a native eagle with Japanese, kind of fuse them together. Oh, it's a sweat pit in this room right now, I tell you. The sun's going to be beating on here. That's why I'm starting this live early now. So does anybody have any questions? You know, you can always make this eagle more, because they sit. So as we can be here, they sit like this, kind of. You can even take it back and give it some more swoosh in there. No, your eye needs to drop. Anywho, how does that look for a start? What do you guys think? Let me read the comments, please. I'll have a quick couple puffs. I'll be putting my dust mask on. I think I'll be listening to System of a Down again. This will always kind of be like rot here. I'll make them like little spikes here and up here too. Maybe do some behind the eagle. This will be negative space in here between the thing. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be carving. Well, so I'm gonna be carving fast because I want to get this done. That's exactly why I'm gonna be carving fast. Hey, Sean. Thanks. Actually, I'm gonna stop for a little bathroom break. I'll be right back. Oh. So I'm going to be starting off with the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. Okay. Now, this sapwood might be a little bit drier now. The sapwood's the whiter wood. Might be a little bit drier now, but it plugs up these burrs pretty good. I'm not too sure how sharp this burr is, but I know I have to repeat myself, everybody. But this is a file card. This is a little thing that cleans files. You can see it's starting to go hollow here from me tapping the thing on. But this cleans out my burrs. You'll see me pulling this lots and just tapping the burr to make it so it's not plugged up. I might, like I said, I'm going to have my dust mask on. I might have to swap out burrs, but I'll be putting, if I take this one out, I'll put on the another Kutzall Extreme burr that might be sharper. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get this. Let's get this party started. Alexa, place this book down. Alexa, pause. Whew. I really don't know if you can carve much faster than that. Just had an eagle catch a rabbit. You got to set up a cam in the backyard there. Just carve rough. Good eagle that you carved yesterday in your life. Yeah, that's actually was a lot thicker than I thought it was. It's got like 1.5 inches there. I thought it was thinned it out a lot more in the back. Well, you don't want to thin it out too much because you want some depth for your carving. So that's what we got so far. What I'll do next is I'll cut in this Japanese cloud wind thing. You gonna carve another eagle on after I'm done my live? Just carve up, go live again, carve another eagle. I can watch it tonight. Use a full block though. Or just do a side view eagle like I do. Side views. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Thanks, nerd. Side views are side view carvings are a lot easier to do because they don't have to be perfectly symmetrical all the way around. Second carve of a design always. Well, this is going faster because I already had the bark removed. But yeah, it does. The second, third, fourth, they start going fast. You're right. Yep, they start going faster. Not necessarily this one though, because I'm going to be trying a little bit harder on this one. Well, maybe. Who knows? It seems like I never really try too hard. If I tried harder, I'd probably be a lot better carver. Sorry, no carving today. Thanks, Neil. No carving today. Back is out. Yeah, I want to go down to the Twassen Beach by the ferry and see what I just want to go down there. You know what I need to buy myself? I've been wanting to do it for a couple of years. Nope, it just basically got started. Same thing as yesterday. I started earlier today because, well, this is going to be like a sweatshop in this room pretty soon here. So I thought I'd do it early. I want to buy a kite. Just go down to the beach and fly a kite. My mom used to take me to the beach when I was younger and had me a kite. I flew kites. My buddies would come down there and would have dog wars with their kites. So your kites are all like swooshing around. You want to knock the other one out. Just sit down there one day, take a kite down there, fly the kite, just relax. Thanks, Gabe. Hey, somebody suggested, somebody yesterday asked if I had a website. And I said, I got to get a website going. So that's what I did last night. I started a website. I already had the name. It's Carving Fusion, all one sentence. Carvingfusion.ca. I've got a Peter Powell stunt kite. They're great fun. Yeah, can you leave a link to my website? I couldn't get .com. I don't know why somebody already stole that name. Bring the drone with you. Yeah, my drone and take a kite. That's a recipe for disaster for me though. Yeah, carvingfusion.ca. Because some people might want to if anybody wants to get a hold of me to get a carving or buy a carving, that's the way you can do it, I guess. I don't know. I used to fly my kite, but it was on a boat on the lake. Yeah, I looked at them on Amazon. I'm going to get one. I just, I don't know. I just probably get like the cheapest one, those plastic ones you put a stick in it. It looks like a triangle up in the air. I don't know. Need to be spending lots of money that I don't have on an expensive kite. It's just something for fun, something that I can friggin' go fly the kite. I used to fly my kite on a boat. Yeah, that's good. I just want to sit there on a log and have my kite in the air. It's got to be. It's always a little bit windy down at the beach, though. There you go, Jordy's website link. Yeah, but can you just leave the just type in carvingfusion.ca so somebody can copy and paste? I don't know if they can copy and paste. It's just carvingfusion.ca. Thanks, Spike. There you go. Spike's on it. That's Spike. That old Spike don't mess around. Even send me go to my website and even send me a message. Say, hey, Jordy, so and so from your YouTube channel. Just so because I got Rob to do that last night. And I got a message from him on my website. It goes directly to my email. I got the email right away, actually. So I think for the website, I did it through what's that website place called? I forget, but it's a popular one. And I'd have to pay $5,000 for the name Carving Fusion. Somebody probably went and bought it for like $2, and they want to sell it for like $4,000 or $5,000. Carvingfusion.com. I probably even have it. I think I even own the freaking name .com, but I just don't know where it would be. So for the website, you got to pay like $180 a year for it. We'll see. We'll see if it's beneficial. Go check out. I don't know how the pictures look on the side. I just uploaded a whole shitload of pictures that I had on my phone. Get a bat kite. I was thinking about getting a shark kite. Looks like a shark. Hey, Flake. Flake scared. Scarred. That's scarred or scared? Scarred. Anyways, I don't feel like carving anymore today, but I guess you got to carry on. You got to show the people. You just get shit done. You just dig into it. So all up in here, behind these clouds, this is all going to be negative space. Put some lines like I did up in here, like it's rotting. See? Then oh, Jane, sometimes James, I'm actually not the biggest chatter. From my injury, I'm socially, it's called social awkward. I can't handle big crowds of people. Something happens in my my mind where I hear all these whispers and looking at people, and everything just kind of closes in. I'll have another puff then. So I'm going to carve those clouds in. Now I'm going to carve that wing in. Separate the colors. See how the colors are separated down here? And I'm making these little points. I'm trying to do all that. And you got to remember the negative space part of it too. Yeah, got you. Get you, Jane. Get you. Okay, I better just put this one puff out and start carving. Okay, so another sip of coffee, put the dust mask on, put the headphones down. Get a real kite, fly it closer to the water. We don't have sharks here. We have dogfish here. But actually, I can see you. Actually, we have, there has been some great whites off the shores of Tofino recently. Tofino's Vancouver Island. I haven't gone there on YouTube yet, but I will. I'm ready for a Geordie Explorers video. I'm going to do the Sunshine Coast. You have to catch 2 different ferries. Hey, Dave. Thank you. I gotta carve you one of these eagles one day myself, actually. Kicking ass, David Grass. Big supporter of the channel. He's this flex shaft. I don't know if this is one Dave bought me, but he bought me a Dremel and bought me a flex shaft. He bought me a die grinder, bunch of stuff. So just a way to give back, I guess. Thanks, Dave. Always. Thank you. But you've been a big supporter of the channel without even buying me stuff. So, anyways, okay, let's get this shit figured out here. Fat man with a hole in his head, carving. Take 2. Smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. Hi, Roy. Alexa, play. bucks a pause. I definitely need to take the grease out of my flex shaft because my handpiece is getting so friggin' hot. I know it's hard to follow what's going on here because I carve like crazy because I'm half retarded. Well, full, pardon, handicapped. We'll just call it handicapped. So there's lots of negative space in there for the light. Yeah, Josh, he has it down. My downdraft table's going. See, it's on. It's off. If you want to look through my playlists, I just carve so fast with the dust. My dust collector table can't keep up with all the dust. So I got that little broom, and then let's see here. See all that? This is all dust. Because when I'm carving, dust goes everywhere. So now, see, I tried to get those, separate the white tips. I carved in deeper in between them. So you get the white tips. You won't be able to see it. This is, I don't know, whatever. It's got to carry on, carry on, carry on. Is it better to carve on a live wood than dry wood? Well, I don't carve live trees. Well, I did actually. No, it's better for this Dremel carving. It's better to carve dry wood because if you carve wet wood, this wood's somewhat wet. Like, look at this. Here. It plugs up your burs. Thanks, Darren. It plugs up your burs, so that's why I have this little file card like this. No more plugged up burr. This one's getting worn out, isn't it? So yeah. I'm going to when I'm doing this right now, I'm going to hang my, hi there. Yeah, I'm going to, this is the Dremel that I'm using. This is the high spec. This thing's been working. It's hooked up to the Dremel flex shaft. This thing's been working awesome for me. I think it's in my Amazon store, but this is cheap. It's like $30. I've been using it for a couple months now. I did pre-sanding right now. I already did a little bit of sanding just to kind of see, so I can look at it and see what's going on to try and see if I get the colors to pop up in that Japanese wind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hang this down low, and I'm going to hold my flex shaft up high, and I'm going to run it for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to pull the inner flex shaft out and take the grease out of it, because holding this up high and your Dremel down low will get the grease out of the handpiece. You have to do it a few times. I suggest do it right away when you buy it. So, JRH, I think it's John. Hi, Spike. Hi, Spike. Hi, Eddie. So I like the way this looks so far. Lots of room for the light. The one I made for Just Carve Rob, he said he's going to make it a mirror out of it. Hi, John. Yeah, he's going to put a mirror on the back of it. Has anybody got any questions while I'm sitting here doing this nonsense? So now to carve the eagle. Well, we're doing pretty good time, an hour and 19 minutes. Can you guys hear my Dremel running? This is, I don't know what that word is, but a question, but could you use like a paddle bit to hog out some of the negative space? So Shave on your carving bit? What do you mean, like one of those forester bits, a spade bit with a drill? Yeah, I got other bits I could use. I got cheap Chinese cutting bits that would 3 points, 3 flutes. Okay, so I'm running my, can you guys hear my Dremel running right now? I'm holding the flex shaft. It's running full speed. I'm holding the flex shaft up high and my Dremel's hanging down low. See? Dremel's basically touching the floor. I have never once put grease. Well, I did when I first started, and my hand pieces would just overheat. So we're running it like this, high speed. You're getting all the grease is running out of the hand piece into the flex shaft, right? Okay, so, well, I normally like to have no dust on my table when I do this, but we'll see here. No, I do not re-grease it. For me, the less grease in these hand pieces, the better. And I never usually have problems. This is a new flex shaft, right? This one's pretty new. Well, it's really new. Look how new it is. It's not even, the hand piece isn't even marked up yet. Usually these things, when I'm done with them, they are toast. They're shiny because, well, I've held it so much. So all you do is just undo it. Now this one is not exactly like the Dremel one. This one you have to put the 1/8 collet inside this nut. Okay, you have to put the 1/8. You have to put the 1/8 collet inside this nut and then tighten it up. So it doesn't come with that square drive collet that Dremel fits you, sends you, and the one that Dremel gives you, the square drive nut does not fit on these threads for this one. Now if I can get this undone. Oh, it's not coming undone. It's too tightened up too much. Let's see here, because when you cheap one like this, you know, it's got 2 halves, 1, 2. See that line down the middle? So cheap one like this, when you try to lock it and unturn it, the threads open up. See, watch those threads open up. And it won't come undone. So you don't want to screw up these threads. Oh, well, I can just do this. I'll just leave it in there and I'll pull the inner. I just don't want this to get dusty. Pull the inner flex shaft out of the. Here it is. There's not much grease on it because I already done this twice. And I've been carving heavy with this thing. You just get a rag and just wipe it along the inner flex shaft. Okay, so there's not much grease on it, but you can see there's some. You got to remember when you do this and you take the grease off this inner flex shaft, there's still grease inside your flex shaft. There's still grease in here because there's like a spring thing that goes in here, a coil spring, and the grease sits in that too. The Dremel just puts lots of grease in their flex shafts just to, I don't know, to make sure that they have enough grease in it or something, but I don't know. I don't like the grease in the flex shaft. It makes things overheat. And I can't remember the last time I broke a flex shaft with no grease in it. Yeah, people are like, oh, you have to use this type of grease and that type of grease. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, well, beat it. I don't use any grease and I don't break flex shafts. And I carve probably a lot harder than you. So go away. No grease for me. Because they really great. They got like bearings inside. There's this metal shaft inside here. And you have a set of bearings here and a set of bearings there. No grease for you. Nope. Anyways, I have a full body sweat right now. Not that you guys care. So what I'm going to do now is cut on this wing. Push the body, so your wing. Cut deep below the wing. Push this whole body part back. Means carve it deeper. So the wing's elevated towards you. So you would call this 2 stages. Number 1 would be the closest to you. Number 2 would be farthest back. You know, you could, right here is where about attaches, the wing attaches to the body. So you could carve really deep right here to make the wing elevated off the body. Like it's kind of holding the wing in its side, but pushing it off a bit. Yeah, when I did mine yesterday, Evo Rick suggested that I did an undercut underneath the wing to separate it from the bird, and I did that, and it was better. But I'm going to take a quick washing break. So somebody was in this chat yesterday when I was carving live and said that they break right here. Let's see here. Hold on a second. They break right here. This whole thing breaks off. Well, because they're probably pushing too hard. Number 1, you're pushing too hard when you're carving. And another thing too is if your bits aren't sharp, like if your bits, this one's getting pretty freaking dull. If your bits aren't sharp, you're going to push harder to carve faster, right? So I'm going to swap this bit out with another one. I don't really have any real sharp bits. I don't have any new ones. I got about 30 dull ones like this. So I'm going to go around. This is the Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. After my break, I'm going to go around this wing, carve around the wing, and then push this wood back farther. We might lose the color in the beak and the bird, but at least we'll have the white on the wing to do. So, but now you can see the colors, the white, and you can see the dark wood inside. And how I separated the tips of the clouds so there's dark in between them. I don't know. It's carving fusion. That is friggin' sauna in here. I can't really read questions. Does anybody have any questions? I might go beachcombing after this. Sorry, it's the way it is right now. That's how I can read questions. Just took my last sip of my coffee. See here how I incorporated the colors down here too, so they're like nice little spikes. You guys will, anybody can do this. You guys will come up with your own styles as you advance. You know, I can't carve realistic looking faces that look like real wizards. Well, you know, I'm an average carver. Just like all of you. And another thing too is the more you get used to these tools, this thing was getting so friggin' hot. And I was holding it like this carving. It was almost burning my finger. Like I can feel my finger was a little bit burnt. So the more that you carve with these, and that's me being a hypocrite, but the more that you carve, get used to holding this handpiece, the better of a carver you're going to be. So I'm going to carve this around the wing, push this part back, right? Carve it deeper. I don't care about my lines. I can redraw those on. And then I'm going to, once I get that pushed back and carved deeper, then I'm going to cut my little things in for the wings, all with the flame burr. I could carve little friggin' butterflies with this burr. I know how to use the tip, and I love this burr because you can use the tip and make it really thin, or you can use the side, or you can use this edge, or you can use the back edge. You know, so this is the one of these, you know, you get the, this is the aggressive one, but you get the silver one. It's not so aggressive. But then you get the gold one that's like using sandpaper. Anyways, back at it. Enough of wasting your guys' time talking nonsense, acting like I know everything, which I do. Just kidding. I gotta bring this camera up higher so I can see my curving. This tripod that Evo Rick bought me is awesome. So again, carve around the wing, push all this wood back deeper. Look how much room we got. We got tons of depth there. We got over an inch. Right? Okay, where's my dust mask? Where did I put my dust mask? There it is. So let's see if this hand piece heats up a little more. Alexa, play chord. No, Alexa, no. let's swap. Ooh. There was a carving fest, if I've ever seen one. Hey, James. I was kind of struggling with the beak on this one, but you know, it's not normally how I like them to go, but I think it's good enough. Thanks, Darren. Thank you. Wait till I put the oil on it. But see, the beak is kind of, well, it's just, I could probably take it down more up here. Yeah, that's right. You use your, my pinky's is broken. Like I can't bend it. So it's just kind of naturally a pivot point for me. See, you can see all the healing cartilage in there. But I think it looks good enough. And even the eye is not the best eye that I've ever done. But you got to remember that not every piece is your best piece. But if you look at it from looking at it close up is not good, but looking at it from here, it's just fine. See? Jordy Sims earlier, this comes from Flake. Jordy, you said earlier on a break that you didn't feel like carving. Scares me to think of what we'd see if you felt like it. Thanks. Thanks, man. You can see I kind of extended the wing down a bit too. And I pulled out that little, thanks, Eddie. Pulled out that little, what's that bit called? That little Chinese cutting bit. I just call them 3-point cutters. To do some more details in the, like when I put the oil on it, you're going to really see this white here is going to pop. So, Scent of Freedom. That's a cool name. The Sense of Freedom. So yeah, that's a lot of carving. A lot more than it was. The wood was actually a lot thicker than I thought it was. So I got the lamp to put in. I don't know what I should do. If I should oil it or put actually, maybe I'll put the lamp in and oil it because, well, I want you guys to see what it looks like. Oh, I also got to put the hanger on here. For this one, I'll put like I'll put a wire across here. So let's see here. I got these little screws. This is like something set that you buy at the dollar store or something. Got little screws, like little things like this. This little eyelet. And I'll put them in on a. Might as well do this now. Sorry. Thanks, Roy. Roy Timbers says, Jordy, yeah, I haven't been bugging you at all, Roy. Notice, Jordy, this eagle wood carving is amazing. The detail, character, and craftsmanship are outstanding. You've brought the eagle to life in wood. An impressive display of talent and artistry. Thanks, Roy. Did AI write that for you? I'm just kidding, man. Did you get an AI to do that? Pre-hand? Beforehand? Just kidding, man. Totally just kidding. That's some talented writing you got there, Roy. Come on, get in there. Maybe I should just get this cigarette out of my hand so I can get this stupid thing in here. Jesus. It's going to fall through the holes. I know it. I guess I could have pre-drilled the holes. Yeah, Roy, you're getting good with that AI stuff. Just kidding. I'm kidding, Roy. Relax, buddy. Man, that's not even. I'm just kidding, buddy. Thanks for the kind words, Roy. Yeah, this is stupid. Where's the little thing? Just to give it a touch so I can. Start it. Sorry. I am sweating. Should I go beachcombing after? Probably. It's good to stretch out the back. But I won't be taking any heavy pieces of wood home today, that's for sure. All right, so you can get a little screwdriver. Turn it in. Or you can power finger it. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I just got some, what this is it's fishing net twine. I like this better than the wire. So what I'll do is I'll double it up. Let's see here. This is for like commercial fishing. That's right, Roy. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. And here I am bugging you. It was a friendly bug. It was a friendly job. Okay, so just tie a couple granny knots in there and get it in there. Yeah, that's in there. Good. Okay, so let's cut this a bit shorter. With the world's dullest scissors right here. No, I like to make this tight because I'll show you in a second here what I did. It's pretty, I put the screws on the inside, not on the outside. So if you make this tight, you can put a nail on the wall and the carving will sit tight on the wall. Just give me a second to tie this with my spectacular granny knots. Where's that just curve, Rob? Did he go carving to his? Did he go to his man cave? Okay, that's good enough. There's your thing to put it on the wall. Do a couple granny knots out of just like 1/2 inches with this extra stuff here. When I took my ironworking course when I was younger, I had to know like 50 different knots to pass the test, to pass the course. But here I am doing granny knots. Good enough. There's your hanging piece. Put a little spot of crazy glue on there. Okay, so I got to make a coffee. Put the Jordy Johnson from Carving Fusion, a better pen. Johnson, Johnson from Carving Fusion. Still had the plug-in and phone. Jordy doesn't like being around people. Hayes. He would give you a lot of stick. Jordy is a naughty. What are you guys? What's going on here? They're talking about Jordy's a naughty boy. Okay, there it is, just carved up. Not my best. It does. This eagle head actually doesn't look that aggressive. I look at like him to. I like a look. I like a look. A lot more aggressive. I like him. I like a lot more aggressive. So I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna make a coffee, okay? Because this thing is empty. We'll put the oil on it, and then we'll. I like a lot of oil, so you guys can bought you two. Oh, thanks, Eddie. Eddie said he bought me 2 coffees today. Nice. What? Oh, you became a member again? I gotta make some member videos too. I like a lot of oil. I like a lot of. So I'm gonna come back. We'll put the light in. We'll oil it. And we'll light her up. I need a coffee. Or I'm gonna pass out. I just read that comment about a name stamp. I already have one. I don't use it though. I just put a J. I've seen somebody else on Facebook was signing their pieces like the J's that I do. It's was kind of odd. You got to think of your own signature. So we'll oil it after. 5-minute epoxy right here. STARBOND. Just carve Rob. The epoxy that I was talking about for your knives that I suggest that you use. Not normal epoxy. Let me get it if I have any left. It was the epoxy putty. I got a tube here. What, have I used it up already? Well, anyways, here's the pack. Here's the package for where your blades go into your wood. This stuff dries in like super fast. Ready for machining and painting in just 60 minutes. This is the stuff that you should get for your knives. You can get black, you can get white, you can get red, you can get different colors for STARBOND. It's the hardest epoxy. It's like that epoxy sculpt, but this stuff's way harder and it cures, boom, like right away. Jordy, have you ever used scorched paint? I don't know. I've never even heard of scorched paint. So I'm just going to tack this blade in place. Let's see here. So this is, I showed it earlier in the video. This is it's for a salt lamp. This is like the little small flame bulbs right here. It's a smaller socket one. I like the smaller socket. They're not as bright, but the bases are thinner. So I have this already carved out. So it's going to sit in there like that. And then the cord's going to sit there like that. So see how it hides behind the eagle? That was my plan. Can't see it from the front. Make sure it won't, it's curved in there deep enough so it won't, let's see here. Yeah, that's good. So it doesn't go on the wall. Make sure it's like where you put the light. You got room around inside there in the wood so it doesn't touch the wood. I don't know what scorched paint is. So I could carve that a little bit deeper. So I'm going to mix some epoxy and wire this, put this in. I will fill this in later with epoxy sculpt so it's nice and clean. But for now, let's mix up some 5-minute epoxy. This is STARBOND stuff too. I'm not trying to be a sales rep for STARBOND, just carve Rob, but if you go to my link below, you'll save yourself 10%. But that's what I think that stuff would work great for your knives. Super clean. Just lick your finger, get a little thing of water and show it. Put the water on your fingers and do it. So I'm going to mix up, this is 5-minute epoxy STARBOND. It's 1-to-1. So you get some of these trays when you get the epoxy. This stuff dries pretty quick, way quicker than the dollar store stuff that I usually use. But with the dollar store stuff, it comes out one. It's like a push thing and 2 tubes, and you push it and it comes out equal. So I don't know. You got to mix this stuff pretty good and pour it pretty equal. I think I poured it equal enough. Because if you don't pour it equal, like 1-to-1, same amount of both, you got a hot, sticky mess. Thanks, 100. It's hard for me to read comments when I go live like this. But I know lots of people on my channel watch on their TVs, so they'll be able to sit back, eat their dinner, watch this or whatever. I don't know how much of the carving part they'll watch because it's pretty. Well, I'm carving so friggin' fast. It's hard to kind of see what's going on. But they might watch it when I'm doing stuff like this and talking. I need to have a sip of my coffee, so I haven't even had a sip of it yet. So I probably could have used super glue on this, and I mixed up a lot of epoxy. Get the edges. Don't forget to get those edges. Okay, this is going to be kind of a bitch. So let's see here. I'm going to put it in like that. Let's just go like this. Okay, let's just do this here. This is a better idea. Just pour it in. That's how we get shit done here at Carving Fusion, folks. Thanks, Gabe. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the membership. I need to make some more. Oh, shit. I needed to make some more epoxy. Actually, yeah, I guess I could use a hot. Actually, you know what I could have used is a hot glue gun instead of this hot mess. But this will be solid. Welcome to the channel of memberships of Carving Fusion. Let me see here. This stuff's still a bit. You find a shitty paintbrush. So we can do kill two birds in one stone. Because I want this to stick down there too, the cord. There we go. Okay, we're off to the races here. Let's get this raised up a bit. Now I gotta sit here and hold it for 5 minutes. That's all right. I don't mind. Does anybody got any questions? Probably burn my finger holding it like that when it's curing. So just go like this. Now I gotta hold it like this for 5 minutes. Questions, anybody? I could have used hot glue to tack it into place. I wouldn't have to sit here and hold it for 5 minutes. But whatever. It is what it is. At least doing it with the epoxy, you know, that's probably never going to come out. No questions? Anybody want to say hi? I can give you a shout out and say hi back. Question: where do you get your inspiration to carve? I get my inspiration to carve probably, well, I don't know if you know, but I got a head injury. I started painting. I didn't like my paintings. Then I started getting wood from the beach and I started painting koi fish on the wood. And then I said, why don't I friggin' try carving this wood instead of painting on it? Because to try and make something look round with IROP, to paint to try and make something look round is hard, but to carve to make something look round and bend and stuff, it's easy. You just remove wood. So I just started, that's how I got into carving. By doing that. Painting, then didn't like my painting, then painting on driftwood. Then I said, well, why don't, instead of painting on this driftwood, why don't I try carving it with a Dremel? I think I had a knife, and the knife was too slow for me, and you have to be careful because those knives will friggin' slit your wrists like nothing. Then I had a Dremel, and I tried a Dremel, and then the rest is history, I guess. Because I'm not a very good artist. I can say that. Thanks, 100 DFYNT. Appreciate you from Las Vegas. What did you mean? Feed two birds with one stone? Did I say feed two birds with one stone? I meant to say kill two birds with one stone. A bit early, but I can see negative space Sorry, I missed that. I can't. I got to hold this in place. I can't go back and see what you said. So it's starting to take. Bit early, but I can see a negative space Santa. Oh, it's a bit early. I can see a negative space Santa on the way. My quiet corner. Hello. Okay, there you go. It's starting to hold now. Just hold it there for a little bit. It's sticky. So when you get the epoxy, thanks, Eddie. But you're a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah, wood carving, I kind of found a passion for the first time in my life. And I've just stuck at it. So with my head injury, I was talking about it earlier in the video. I hate repeating, and I'm not whining, but I'm socially awkward. I can't handle crowds and a lot of people. And well, I can't really handle people. You pooped yours? Pooped yours what? So that's why I do this carving. This lets me keep myself amused. Keeps me busy. Keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me happy. So like I said later on, pants, you pooped your pants? I haven't pooped my pants in a long freaking time. Did you poop your pants, Jane? Don't shit your pants. Born to be wild. Jordy, don't be modest. We all know you came out of the womb carving spirits. Oh, man. No, I'm not being modest. My mom died before I became an artist. So my mom passed away 2 years before my injury. So let's sit there for it's pretty hard already. Just carve Rob, are you there? Josh, hula. Did you see the stuff that I suggested to you, Just carve Rob? For your knives, you can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it in different colors. The epoxy stuff. No, my desk is friggin' messy. I should have cleaned it up before I do the oil. But yeah, let me do that first. Let me get my shop vac. I don't know why, but I hate having a messy desk. Just carve Rob's is always messy. Clean your desk, Just carve Rob. Clean desk is a clean mind. Has someone else to pick on now? Yes, sir. Did you see that stuff? No, Roy. I just like to pick on you, but I don't pick on you anymore because basically you told me you didn't like it. So I'll leave you alone. Well, you just had a tough week. Do I have? Hold on 1 second. Josh asked if I have any other hobbies besides carving. Well, I like gardening. Not really gardening, but I just like to plant things and water them. So you have a dirty mind yet, Rob? Have you ever used what's scorch paint, Roy? So here you can see it's already set up. It's hanging now. I just don't like that beak, but whatever. I could make it sharper. I think that's what I need to do. Now we'll just let this Born to be Wild. Neither had I, but it looks good. Jordy honestly inspired me to carve, and no kidding, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks, Born to be Wild. You leaving me a nice comment like that inspires me to keep making videos. Today's carving would make a great tattoo. Yeah, these are popular in tattoos. The Asian wind cloud things. So where's Just Carve Rob's one? Oh shit, I forgot I sold it this morning. So this is Just Carve Rob's one here. Let's see if we can do this. Thanks, John. Yeah, oh yeah, I have that scorch painted. I have that scorch paint. Scorch paint is a technique where heat gun is a torch used to lightly burn painted wood. The heat darkens the textures of the surface, creating a rustic, aged, and unique finish. I got some here actually. Let's see. I thought the stuff was actually kind of garbage. You better have to do wood burning. It's just putting a paste on the wood and it burns the paint. Yeah, I use that stuff, Roy. Me and the wife had to speed tarp the booth. Wicked winds and rain hit shit. It's so glamorous. Hope your art's not going to get wrecked. Yeah, I got that scorch paint here somewhere. You can get scorch pens too. I made a video of it back in the day, maybe a couple years ago, Roy. You're better off burning the wood with a wood burner. Personally. I'm just looking for it. I probably threw it out actually. Because it doesn't burn the wood, it just makes the paint look burnt. Yeah, I don't know where it is, but I got it. Well, it's just you put the stuff on the wood, then you get your heat gun and you heat it up, and the paste stuff that you put on the wood burns, but it's just the surface. Like you can scratch it off. Okay, so let's get this baby oiled. So yeah, I don't know about that. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on that stuff, Roy. Well, you can if you want. But that's why I started this channel, to help people not waste money. Because trust me, if anybody's wasted money on art stuff, you found the guy right here. So I showed you guys completely how I made the lamp. Now here's the oil, just the stuff. This is Western Found cheap mineral oil. I hope I have enough. I just get a little wax cup. Ooh, man, it's pretty. I don't know. Maybe I should just use a smaller brush. This brush seems all right. It's pretty dark, isn't it? Okay, let's start off with the Asian wind. Yeah, I don't want to be wasting it all in the back. This time I don't think we'll kind of hit the mark a bit. Now you can see those colors pop. And well, it's going on the back, so you got to get back. You got to get in the back sometimes. What the hell? So this is pretty. I guess I should do some more wood spirit videos. People, that seems to be people's favorite. It's the wood spirits, but I think I'm going to go beach combing if I can find a parking spot down there after, and I'll film. I'm not even going to worry about right there right now. I just want to get all the. I'm running out of oil. Now look at those colors pop. Woo! Looks like a friggin' phoenix. Love it. I don't like many of my carvings, but I've been liking these eagles that I've been doing. And you guys know that have followed me that I struggle with them and I battle with them, and I just keep trying to get better because it's one thing, I want to get better at wood spirits, but I also want to get better at the eagles too. Anything else, I want to get better at owls, but I don't care. Eagles and wood spirits. So your wood spirits are like real wizards. Okay, did I get everywhere? Looks like I did. We're just out of oil now too. Let's see here. Flip your piece around other ways so you can see if you miss some spots. So this was a fun carving. Thanks everybody for being here and supporting me. I don't have any videos in the live. Can you guys hear the crow? Crows out there. So that's it oiled. Now let's put it. Where's just carved Rob's one? You'll see the oil goes darker. So there we got two identical ones. Rob, you can put a mirror. Just carved Rob wants to put a mirror behind his one, and mine's a lamp. So we'll hang it up and we'll turn the light on. Okay. So I got to turn the lights out here. Try and close the blinds. It's not going to be that dark. Roll the back. Okay, the light's on and behind the eagle. Excuse me. So these are pretty long lives to do, I know. I guess this board, my sign behind it makes it so you can't see the light all up here. Let me close the blinds a bit. Let's take it down. Where's my brush that I use for that? Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's not against the wall right now because we'll have to stand it up. So if it was against the wall, you wouldn't see the light come, maybe a little bit. Come on, you son of a... See, if I put it against the wall, you don't see you just see the light through it's the silhouette of an eagle. See if I can wedge this in there like that. There you go. There's just a simple wall lamp. You can put a mirror behind it like Just Carved Rob's going to do. You can put you can do whatever you want to do. You can put copper behind there. Thanks, Cosmos. Thanks, Just Carved Rob. Thanks, James. Thanks, Roy. I do well because when I went downstairs for my coffee, I took some of that roast beef out and gave it to the crows. That's why they're hawking. What do you guys think? Thanks, Born. To be wild. So that's good. Why am I number one? Because you probably commented the most. Man, that's how come I had it set up here before? Now I can't do it now. Anyways, that's good. That's good there. So that was fun. Son of a freaking... Thanks, Eddie. So there you go. The eagles are kind of... Rob's eagle on the right is more sharper. This one's more fluffier, you could say. Must be good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It rips apart like cheese strips. So yeah, this is about 3 hours, like I said, but I did this one in 3 hours with breaks and talking. I love these. You guys might not love them, but I do. Thanks, Grandpa Tricky. I got to be careful not to knock that carving over and get dust everywhere. That's right, Eddie. I was thinking that actually, I think with eagles, the girl eagles are, I think the girl eagles are bigger. The lady eagles are bigger. But if you look at pictures of eagles, just Google pictures of eagle heads. Some of them, the feathers are just really tight, and some of them, the feathers are kind of fluffy. That's what I was talking about. Still storming there, Darren? Have you sold any pieces yet? I think you went to that festival last year, a couple of years ago, too. Make sure to email me some pictures. And these pieces do look better in real life, for sure they do. They both have their own character. So that's going to be it for eagles for a while. I'll have to get back to carving the wood spirits. I don't know what carving some. I should try and do should I try and do a side view of an owl this way? Thanks, Roy. Thanks for popping in. The one on the right looks aggressive and ready for tussle. The one on the left looks supple and reserved. Yeah. Yep, the lady eagles are bigger. Yeah, so Rob's looks definitely more aggressive, which I like, the more aggressive looks. But you can't make them all aggressive. But so it's tricky to do the negative space. Like I said at the beginning of this video, it's tricky to do the negative space and to try and make the colors, try and blend the colors in. Like, which one do you guys like better? Left or right? Just say left or right. I would chuckle. Both left. Just carve Rob Lake's face at the top of his. Where do you see a face there? Just carve Rob. Right. Where's another one I did? This one is just a full. Oh, shit. This one is just a full stump. Jesus. I lean a little more to the right. Yep, right. So I don't know if is it left or right or what is it? All the way up at that on the left hand side, there's a knot that looks like a moon face. Where's the knot? This is a moon here, but there's no knot, Rob. This is all the color of the wood. It would be nice to turn this one, and Bob is correct. Going all the way up the left side looks like a wood spirit face. Thanks, Darren. I don't see a wood spirit face. Okay, I'll have one more smoke and a couple sips of coffee, and then I'll get out of here. I'm glad I carved it now and not later because it's going to get hot in here. But there you go, just carved, Rob. We each have one that are identical, well, same patterns. Right across from the beak. What inspired to do negative space? I don't know what inspired me to do native space. Maybe once I think I cut through a carving and I liked the way it looks, so I tried to make the wood spirit kind of like looking rotting. And that's how I think I got into the negative space carvings. I like the negative space. It makes it so I don't know. Basically, truthfully, I'm a two-dimensional carver. I'm a 2D carver. I do carve some stuff 3D, but and being a 2D carver it's okay. It's like what's the name of it? A relief carving. But I'm just lazy to do lots of 3D carvings because, well, 3D carving it's thanks, just carve, Rob. A 3D carving is a lot harder to do than a 2D carving because both sides need to look equal. But maybe I should block out an eagle at my chainsaw carving tent out of this wood and bring it here and then doing the details on it of a 3D eagle. But you're not going to get the colors in the eagle because you're not going to get the whites on the eagle because it's not going to be a surface carving. You might be able to leave some in the wings a bit or something, but not in the head because the head would be cut a lot smaller. Eventually I have to start working in my talons, legs and talons into these eagles that I'm doing too. But do I need to? Darren, Storm Pass, we're good. Good. Sold some, got 7 more days. We'll definitely send you some pics and stuff. 7th time at this market. Cool. How much do you pay for the market? It's a 10-day market. How much do you pay for the market? Oh, two big owls. When you changed saw carve had sad eyes. I love that one. Hey, Stefan. Um, yeah, who bought that owl? Where did that owl go? Or do I still got it? I think somebody bought it. Yeah, I don't have any owls. I got one owl at my tent. I got to get back chainsaw carving, but my back has just been so friggin' messed up. You got to be careful. So instead of trying to make a living on chainsaw carving, I'd just rather go to work where I sit in the truck and got to pay those bills somehow. So has anybody got any questions? There's the last of the Eagles for a while. I don't want to over flood my YouTube with them. So I will work on some. I can carve eagles like this all day, every day. Yeah, that's a good point, Eddie. Wood spirits don't need eyes. Eagles don't need talons. I could definitely carve talons and legs in, but sometimes it's just I don't know. I like these ones. They're more kind of artistic. If you catch my drift. Does anybody got any questions? I probably am going to go beachcombing because I just need to get out of the house. But then again, I don't need to get out of the house. I've been out of the house quite a bit lately. I should just go outside underneath my gazebo and just drink coffee and relax. But then I get bored. Anyways, They look both the same. So the first one is the one on the far left, right? Um, I did some other ones, but I did this one. This is a full log. It's almost pumpkin season. Thanks for the reminder, Eddie. Take Grumpy, take Grumpy Jesse. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll take Grumpy Jesse. He does need to get out. I did this one maybe last week. I got to figure out how I can hollow this out without cutting through it, then bring it to my Dremel shop, and then because I can make this a lamp too because it's a full log. But man, freaking, how am I going to hollow that out? With a Forester bit and a drill? How am I going to get all up inside here, hollowing it out? I did this one, and then this one. I did the lamp first, actually. The lamp and the birchwood or alderwood, whatever you want to call it. I do got to get back out to that place. I was going to go tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Monday. Bandsaw in half at first. No, because try a paddle bit. Yeah, you know how much friggin' work that will be with a paddle bit or a Forster bit to get it inside there. Then you need to hook up an extension to get up in here, way down deep in here. I was going to go back to that place tomorrow to get more birch, older birch. What time is it now? I wonder. What time is it there? Just Carter, Rob, you still there? I probably not, because even when you're live, I pop in and pop out. I can't stay in lives for too long. I watch your lives on my TV later. The piece looks good as it is. Yeah. You know, to split this log in half and make it like a lamp, like the other one, then you got to try and match this bark color and bark texture and all that stuff. So 415 there. So maybe it's one at 115 here. Yeah, you'd have to try and match. This is good as it is. I'll probably put some holes in the top, make it a couple T-light holder. 416 there. Okay, so yeah, so it's 115 here. The hottest time of the day. I'm gonna go beachcombing. Get out of the house for a bit. Then maybe go get some fish and chips. Oh no, I got that roast beef downstairs. It's 1:16 p.m. Thanks, Eddie. Glad you're doing good, Eddie, and thanks for popping in. Eddie's one of my longtime subscribers too. He's been around forever. Eddie's got a crazy story. $210 for a 10 by $210 for a 10 by 10 foot booth for 10 days. That's a great deal. Man, that would be like $3,000 for that. And are you social, Darren? I think you're a pretty social guy. You're social, so you like chat with people and stuff like that. Has anybody ever come and talk to you, like other wood carvers or anything? You've mentioned Carving Fusion. Did they know about me or anything? Just curious. Just trying to fill up my ego a little bit. I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of chainsaw carvers that don't like me. Well, they don't like me. They just couldn't be bothered by me because I don't give a shit and I say what I think. Especially my first chainsaw carving videos when I started chainsaw carving, and I didn't really know too much. I've always used a chainsaw here and there, but I didn't know what I was talking about. But I pretended I did. You get some Get some automatic hate right there. The chainsaw carving world is it's pretty well a tight group of people. They all know who they are. Thanks, James. Jordy, you're the best. Yeah. Fake it till you make it. That's what I'm doing. I'm still doing it with the still doing that with the Dremel carving. I don't know anything about what bits are the best and what's not. I just pretend I do. I feel like carving a wood spirit right now, actually, but I think that's enough. Eddie, everybody starts somewhere as an artist. Just do what you love to do, and who cares what everybody else says about it? That's right. Fake it till you make it. Yep, yep. Well, I'm still faking it, and I'm almost at a 91,000 subscribers. Most of about 80% of them are haters. Watch me just to hate me more. Hello from Lyon, France. By the way of Cincinnati, Chicago. I just subscribed and want to begin carving. Well, if you want to start carving with a Dremel, this would be a good channel for you to learn the Dremel tools from. Maybe not carvings. You want to learn knife carving, how to whittle with knives. Just Carve Rob is the man to follow for that. But Just Carve Rob also has Dremels, and he also has micromotors. So Just Carve Rob is jack of all trades. I'm just basically a power carver. I have knives, but I kind of collect them because I think one day I'm not going to be able to Dremel carve from all the dust, and I'll just have to sit outside being a lonely old man on my porch with my knives, whittling little things. That's where I think probably I'll end up doing. So am I missing valuable time knife carving right now? Like, should I be doing it, learning it? Well, I'm still somewhat young, or should I learn it when I'm older? Well, you can learn anytime you want to learn, I guess. It would be beneficial to start learning knife carving. I've done a bit. I've carved a wood spirit with a knife and gnome. It's just, I think it's a lot, unless you're Kevin at Sticks and Stones, it's just a lot slower. Kevin's super fast with the knives and gouges and stuff like that because he's done it forever. You can send me $500 in the mail for your shout out anytime you want. Just Carve Rob. So look at these. I think they're fun. I think they're cool. They're artistic. One's a lamp. One's going to be the right hand side. One's going to be a mirror. The other one's going to be a tea light holder. Maybe I'll go find a piece of driftwood and then go live again today. I'm just trying to relax. And me relaxing is just, well, I should probably just go sit outside and relax. But then I get bored. Anyways, maybe I should go hang out with some friends, call some friends I haven't talked to in a while. Nah, I'll go beach combing. Yeah, it's too slow for me. I tried to make my makes my and he's talking about knife carving. Yeah, it's too slow for me. I tried, it makes my thumb hurts, and I don't get to see results as fast as carving with a Dremel. Yeah, because when you're knife carving, you have to know which way the grain of the wood is going. It's a lot more dangerous than Dremel carving because if that knife hits you, if you're cutting and that knife slips off and cuts your skin, those knives are so sharp it's going to hit the bone pretty well. I think I did it once. It hit the bone. I could feel it. Would enjoy seeing you do wood spirit carvings. Yeah, I'm going to do some more woods. That's why I'm going to go down to the beach and look for a piece of wood to do a wood spirit carving. So Yes, I've told many people about you. Showed them the lighter case with the multiple wood spirits you made and I bought. Oh, nice. Thanks, man. Do you get a lot of people coming into your booth? Here's a fun fact about you from Carving Fusion. So I have a place in Ladner. You can Google it. It's called the Spirit Trails. Or if for all you that don't know, it's called the Spirit Trails. I got like a whole bunch of just quick chainsaw carvings I put down there. The wizard I took along. There's a big wizard sitting on a bench. Just Google the Ladner Spirit Trails. You'll see all the pictures. Tons of wood spirits. And I went before I did the Ladner Spirit Trail, and I didn't do the Ladner Spirit Trails to get recognized. I did it out of the kindness of my heart to give back to the town. Um, Before I did the Spirit Trails, I did all the wood carvings. I did wood spirits. I had birdhouses and stuff. I signed up for a thing called the Ladner Summer Market, where like 15 or 20,000 people would come through there a day. I had my booth set up with all my wood spirits, my birdhouses. I went there for 2 weekends in a row. Like I said, 15 to 20,000 people that walk through there a day. The whole town shuts down here in Ladner. And I sold one piece one time, another piece another time for like $50. And nobody would even come into my tent. But after I did the Spirit Trails, that's when things took off. I couldn't keep up. Just everybody wanted one of my carvings in their yard. So if I did that market again after the Spirit Trails, I probably would have sold out every time. But I told the people at the market I had to beg for them to get my money back. Not beg, but I had to get my money back because I just couldn't stand being in that friggin' market. I could not stand sitting there and watching people look at my piece, then wondering if they're going to buy it or not, and then walking away. Just, you got to be a people person to be able to do those types of markets. Because I'm just the old grumpy guy that just like, get the fuck out of my booth. I don't want you to buy anything. I don't care if you buy anything. Don't waste my time and go away. That's who I am. Not really, but you know what I mean. I'm not the guy that wants to sit in a friggin' craft fair or market. I love watching videos on them. I like seeing like Dr. Lupo was doing that. I love watching the videos, but I'm just not that guy. No. Or just Carve Rob's talking about Kevin Sticks and Stones takes his stuff to flea markets. Well, my good buddy Doug, he's been he's like, he goes, Jordan, I support your wood carving, but just don't ever take your stuff to a flea market and sell your stuff at a flea market. He goes, don't be that guy. And I says, I promise you, I will never be that guy. Yeah, I've met some other carvers, spray paint artists, painters, a lot of cool artists here. I've pushed myself out here to have been more social, met some pretty cool people here. That's good, man. If you can get out there and enjoy yourself, you got your wife to take with you too, right? I had a girl sit there with me once, and then I had to basically pay a buddy to come and sit there with me because I didn't want to sit there alone. Not a friggin' chance. Oh, it was a friggin' nightmare. I hated every second of it. And that was my market history, craft fair thing history. No, thank you. I used to get invited to every single craft because of the Spirit Trails. Everybody knows me. I used to get invited to every single craft fair for Christmas around town here, like 20 a year. I said no to all of them. Hey, Steve, I said no to every single one of them. Now they don't message me anymore, which is good. I just like to be left alone. Just leave me alone to do my thing. Leave me alone so I can be alone. Anyways, everybody, that's it. I guess I should get dressed, head down to the beach, and go get some sun on this fat ass. And I think tomorrow morning I'm going to get up early and go back to that place where it gets some more birch. I might even walk in the forest and get some more bark, but I don't really need it. I'm looking at Spirit Trail Wood Spirit on beach is cool. I'm looking at Spirit Trail Wood Spirit on beaches. Oh yeah, the wood spirit that I carved on the beach. 10 years ago, I wasn't social unless I knew. Yeah, that's the way I am. Yeah, so I'm going to go look at that wood spirit. I should probably, well, no, it's a weekend. There'll be lots of people around, but I should touch that wood spirit up on the log down there one day. Just take my battery saw. Anyways, everybody, I think that's about it for today. Thanks, James. Thanks again for the beautiful mushroom card you sent me and for chipping in for the chainsaw. I really appreciate it. Hope you win something. Thanks, Josh. There's not a whole lot of prizes, but a smaller one I did of these is in my bedroom. That's a prize. Thanks, Gabe. Hope you find the perfect piece. I'm looking for weird twisted pieces, kind of. Something just so you can give your wood spirit shape. And I got some plans for some wood spirits, how to help people make theirs better. Later, everybody. Yeah, my battery's gonna go. I gotta charge my battery before I go beach combing. Yep, gotta go. Thank you so much, everybody. There won't be tons of videos maybe no carving videos coming out this week, but I'm gonna go beach combing. I'm gonna film, and I don't know, I might film, and then I'm gonna go back and get some more of that basswood, not basswood, birch alderwood tomorrow. Carving Fusion, over and out. Don't shit your pants. And if you do shit your pants, make sure you're wearing 2 socks.